Good morning. Let's try a new product. If you watch my videos, I currently use this combo, which is the Fix-It Professional Adhesive and Fix-It Extra Hold Powder. This is my go-to. I use this every day. It holds my dentures for 14 plus hours. I can eat literally whatever I want, no issues. The issue is I can't recommend it to some people because it has zinc in it. Some people don't like the fact that it has zinc in it. They can't use zinc products. They're scared of the chemicals in it, what have you. So today we are going to try a new combo that is zinc free and hopefully find an alternative to my current combo. The products I have is the Polygrip Power Max Ultimate, has not been opened yet, and I have Polygrip Extra Strength Powder. We're going to read the instructions. We will try these both together today, and then I will try them both on their own. The dentures are clean and dry. Now we are going to read the instructions and get this applied. On the polygrip adhesive, it says applying clean and dry your dentures. Apply polygrip as shown in the diagram, not too close to the denture edges. And then it says upper denture, one long continuous strip with two shorter strips in the middle. A lower denture, one long continuous strip, and then it does have partial denture instructions, two short strips. Rinse mouth before inserting dentures. Press dentures into place, hold firmly, and bite down for a few seconds to secure hold. This is the diagram it shows. Also, this is how it shows to apply the fixidant for anybody that thinks I apply too much. I literally apply it the way that it shows. Let's go ahead and read the powder instructions. So it says clean dentures thoroughly and leave wet. I'm not going to do that because I want to apply it straight onto my adhesive. Spray powder very lightly and evenly on denture surfaces, coming into contact with gums or roof of mouth. Thoroughly shake off any excess powder. Press dentures into place, hold firmly, and bite down for a few seconds to secure hold. And then it shows how to position the bottle. Position bottle is illustrated below, so powder is dispensed over a large surface. Move up and from back. Move tip from front to back to denture. I cannot read this morning. For lowers, position bottom as illustrated below, so powder is dispensed in thin stream. Move tip along U of denture channel. Typically, when I do my current combo, I apply powder to the top of my denture, and then I don't have to use any more powder because I tap off the excess into my bottom denture, and it's usually enough. So we'll see how this goes. This is what the Polygrip Power Max looks like. Let's look at this applicator. That's what I'm worried about. It's not too bad. Still really big. That's another thing that I really like about the Fix-It. Since I have it in here, I will show you the difference. Look how small that applicator tip is. So you really don't overglue. It helps with that. Whenever I open a new tube of adhesive, I always squeeze some out onto my paper towel. This is always like fluid. I don't know. Gonna get started with the top denture. Man, I really struggle with these applicators. Look at that. That is a lot of adhesive to me. Compared to what I usually put on, that is a lot. I don't know why I just put that away because I have to use that on my bottom denture. I'm just gonna try to clean this up really quick before I do my bottom denture. It's just a lot of adhesive. I already know I'm gonna have oozing, and I can't deal with oozing at all. That is a ton of adhesive. Try to apply it a little bit. Do you ever just want to? It's hard to apply it in thin strips when it just wants to come out in globs. Make it make sense. Poly grip. Did the best I could to not put too much. This is what it looks like. Try to clean it up with the Q-tip. This is where the Q-tip comes in handy, y'all. It's way tinier hole on the fixative so it doesn't come out as much. Alright, starting with this top. What I like to do first is shake, should have did everything, but I like to shake my powder. It helps it come out easier where you don't do too much. Whoa, buddy. Whoa. That came out way too much. That's fine. So we're just gonna tap it into the bottom. If this does not hold my dentures all day, I'm gonna be so upset. Did the best I could. That's what it looks like with the powder. That is way more adhesive than I typically use. Because it says to rinse my mouth out, I'm going to do that really quick. So, 1 second. I rinsed my mouth out, and we are going to put this in now. I don't know how I feel yet. It feels like a lot on my dentures, though. I do know that. This is what came off my top into my bottom, so I definitely do not need to apply any more powder. I'm just going to tap this off onto a paper towel because I do not have a container to save this. I didn't think that through, but I'm going to get one because with that powder, it comes out so much, you're going to waste a lot if you don't have something to put it in to reuse later. This is what my bottom looks like, which again is way more adhesive than I usually do. Times more than what I ever use online. But if it works, might be worth it. We're gonna find out. Just for reference, I don't know if it'll show because this is on a paper towel. Look at all that powder on there. There's a pile there and a pile there. I've never really had that issue with the fix it. I know that I keep saying that. I'm really hopeful that this will work because I really want to find a zinc-free option to my current combo. But when you have a combo that's just, it's hard not to compare. And I want something that's going to work just as well as the fix-it, so I am being a little harsh. They're in there, as far as I can tell. I do have a lot of oozing, so I will clean that up and head out for the day. And then I will keep you guys updated if they stay all day like my current combo does. And then we will try each of these products on their own to see if they do better or worse, depending on how this outcome is. I hope you all have a great Wednesday. We're halfway through our week. Love y'all. Bye.